Hello everyone, Nintendo here, and today let's talk about a topic, an extremely worrying topic that has pretty much begun to overwhelm the gaming industries, and that topic is microtransactions, just as a whole. This is a very iffy topic. On the outside it seems simple on why to hate it, it's just adding a cheap way to progress through a game, ruining the idea of progression. But it's a topic that to really understand, you have to see it from the standpoint of not only the developer, but a company. Now, first off, I will put my standpoint here and say, I hate microtransactions. Anyone that knows me shall know I despise microtransactions. Every damn type, from cheap progression forms of microtransactions to even cosmetic types of microtransactions, I hate them. I am someone who strongly believes that it's ruining the gaming industry as a whole, if the lack of originality wasn't enough of a blow to that anyway. But I will try and contain that, because even though I despise them, I do also see why they're there. Why are they there then? Well, it's an additional way for developers to make money. They spend a lot of time making these AAA games, and they see microtransactions as an extra pay over the game's sales. But that's not completely true as well, because it's mostly done from the publisher's side, but the majority of the time, and it's really damn annoying. They'll earn most of the profits from these microtransactions over the developer. So why make this video then? Well, I've recently hit my boiling point with them. These very recent incidents, the two of them, have occurred surrounding microtransactions. One that didn't bother me too much but made sense why it did to others, and the other which has pretty much made me hit the boiling point as a whole. The first incident, this one's an obvious one, and it's PUBG crates. This on the outlook would seem like an average thing for microtransactions, but it's actually when you know what was promised what makes this bad. PlayerUnknown himself promised microtransactions wouldn't be added until after it leaves early access, and the game is still in early access and it has microtransactions, so PlayerUnknown lied pretty much. Now, I personally found his reasoning to be very good. He stated that it had to be done to see if it would work, just in case it was going to be implemented after early access. And you know what, it does make sense, because if they do not do this in the early access, then they'll be probably criticised for doing it outside of it. Early access is it's a time where you have to test stuff out, you add things in, see if it works, see if they don't. Early access is a very big experiment thing to work with, and PlayerUnknown seems to know this, and he used that timescale to test everything out, add additions. This is all what early access is about. But him promising that there was going to be nothing of the sorts of microtransactions in the game on early access has completely made this controversial, and I completely understand why there's people hating this. But like I say, this wasn't the incident that really overly bothered me. No, because at least I could understand this one. I don't mind cosmetic microtransactions as much as other types. I find them useless, sure, but they don't bother me. If you want to waste your hard-earned money on in-game items, go for it. I won't ever understand your choice for doing that, but power to you. You're free to do what you please. But no, there is one type of microtransaction that I cannot even in the slightest way put my head around, and this is single-player microtransactions. There have been two noticeable times this has happened to my knowledge now. Once being with Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which, holy shit, I'm still pissed off about that. Square Enix completely fucked over that game, because not only were there microtransactions in that single player game, but you can only have it in one playthrough, so it's quite literally useless in every fucking manner of the word. But no, the second incident, this is the recent one, and this has really made me think if I want to support a developer for their game, a game that I was really and still am excited for, Middle-earth: Shadow of War. A game I was really and still am excited for. This game has gone down the gutter for me in some ways. My hype for it has just sort of died, and I can't support the developers with this action. The microtransactions for the game are loot chests that contain gear of varying rarity and sometimes XP boost. War chests provided orc followers of varying rarity and sometimes training orders to level up and customise to orc followers, XP boosts by themselves, and a bundle, a package which includes all three at a great value. Yeah, fuck right off. Fuck off, Monolith. I don't give a shit if these aren't too impactful on us as a gamer. I don't give a shit if you can still earn this in-game by more grinding. No. And why do I not give a shit? Because think of this, microtransactions, since I don't fucking know when, have just gone progressively worse. 5 years ago, you'd have been fucking shocked to even see one microtransaction in your AAA game, but now you've just come to accept them as the norm. What? These belong on mobile games, and free-to-play games sometimes, but they make sense there. That's the thing. They don't earn money from those games because they're free to play most of the time. Not in our £45, $60 fucking games. This is a bad company practice. This is showing what's making the whole gaming industry as fucked up as it is right now. And I don't understand how anyone is defending multiplayer microtransactions or any microtransactions outside of cosmetics. The worst offender of all of them is GTA Online, a game that at one point could have been great, but was ruined by Take-Two. I don't want this to become a rant towards Take-Two, but I've never hated a company more than Take-Two. EA are bad, sure. Ubisoft aren't too much better either, but at least they use microtransactions in a way that can still be earned easily. Well, except for Battlefront 2, which, by the way, fuck you EA for. No, Take-Two somehow are so stuck up in their shit. They have the balls to say they don't think they're doing enough with microtransactions. Well, thinking of this, to a lot of the recent GTA Online jobs, and I mean all of them from the gun running update, you need to grind your way to around about $2.5 million. Oh, you don't want to do that, eh? Well, buy 2 of our great white sharks for £23. Better yet, £32 for our whale shark cash cards. Actually, fuck it. Give us £65 for our Megalodon shark cash card. £65? Fuck you, Take-Two. Fuck off with your microtransactions. This is why I hate microtransactions. They're getting out of hand. They're only going to get worse from now on. We've seen it getting worse from, its conception. I'm open about my intense disposition against microtransactions because I'm worried about what it's doing to the gaming industry. You can't just be given a game completely whole on day one anymore, with no worries of microtransactions, no DLC hiding or blocking content before a play war. It was all there. DLCs, well, there's no point of going against them now. They've won. They won years ago. Really, CD Projekt Red are the only good company out there when it comes to DLC. At least they don't lock content, but give us additional content with a fair price. Actually, more than a fair price. It's not the golden age of gaming. That died years ago. It's an industry that's becoming overly saturated. It's an area that's just been abused with microtransactions. It's not 1999 anymore. It's 2017. Those proclaiming this is the golden age of gaming, well, really, is it? Because recently, games aren't as memorable as they were before 2013. The only good mentions since the end of 2013 are Doom, The Witcher 3, and maybe Prey. We're not getting our 1998s, our 2007s or 2012s anymore with games. The point of all this is that greed is killing the gaming industry. This needs to be put more, actually put it straight, I'll put it more straight. Gaming is dying at a rapid pace. If you told me 10 years ago that Take-Two would become greedy, I'd have told you to stop joking and fuck off. But it's no joke anymore. It's reality. Take-Two are just becoming greedier. Their comments triggered me so fucking much, and I knew this would derail the whole video. But it does show my disposition towards microtransactions as a whole. The fact Monolith are putting microtransactions is bad, and it's all possible. This wasn't their choice. Square Enix, as mentioned, did it with Deus Ex Mankind Divided, so it's all possible that Warner Bros. Did so here. Heck, they've probably been putting me on the bullshit with Mortal Kombat X, explain that they've hidden content behind DLC like they've done with Mortal Kombat X. Anyway, before I end this video, don't forget to like or dislike this video, subscribe if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more videos like this. And heck, comment down your opinion. I'm really intrigued about what your opinions on this matter could be because, Jesus Christ, I can tell you now, microtransactions, they piss me off. I'm going to end this video before I get more annoyed.